Particular breed. We also talked a lot about our animal shelters being overcrowded. We also talked a lot about our animal shelters being overcrowded these days. Apparently, there's one particular breed that they are seeing more and more of.
Yeah, this is interesting. Shelters say they're seeing what they're calling a husky boom. In fact, huskies are now the most common breed to wind up in shelters, right behind pit bulls.
That's odd, huh?
Yeah, so Sarah joining us live to explain maybe why this is happening and more importantly, how we can find them some forever homes. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, guys. If anyone is in the market looking for a pet right now, probably including myself, a husky sounds like they would be a perfect fit. They're high energy, they're lovable, they're fun, they can be very friendly. But right now, they're actually the most common breed to wind up in shelters here in Maricopa County, right behind pit bulls. And right now, I'm here with Allison, who is the director of AZ Husky Rescue, which is a nonprofit group locally working to get huskies fun, loving homes. Can you explain why you've seen such a boom recently?
Yeah, it seems to be in the last couple years or so, we've really seen the numbers rise in the shelters. It used to be that we would see 30 to 40 or so huskies in the shelters at a time, probably a couple of years ago. And it's just gone up to be like, I'll let him go. It's gone up to be, 90. We had 112 last week when we were at county looking. It'll be the numbers of strays that they have come in at a time. There were 40 strays on hold at once last week. So a big part of that, we believe anyway, is due to the pandemic and the amount of people at once who went and adopted a really high energy pet. They were working at home and it seemed like such a great idea at the time. And they just weren't able to keep up with their energy needs as they met that precarious stage when huskies are 2 years old. That's about when they are crazy and you need to figure out what to do with them at that point. So it isn't always about getting them so much exercise that they can't, that then they're just exhausted. A lot of times it's just about keeping their minds occupied, and getting them frequent small walks would even do the trick. So.
Got it. So I know that you guys are looking for fosters, and I want to mention right now that all of these adorable animals that you see here right now are for adoption. They're fosters right now, so you can take them home. But what type of person or family would be a perfect fit for a husky?
Huskies generally tend to do best with other dogs. They're very social, so if you think about it, they were bred to run. They're bred to run in packs, basically. So they do really well with other dogs. They aren't always best with cats and small dogs, but some of them may be. One of the benefits of adopting from a rescue versus the shelter, even though we always encourage adopting from a shelter as well, is that we get to know all of our dogs. So these dogs have all lived with these people and our other fosters in their homes, so we get to know all of their habits. So fosters help us learn more about the dogs before we adopt them and place them.
Got it. And I know right now you're really trying to get these huskies out of shelters and into loving homes. You guys have adoption events coming up each weekend in October. Can you tell me more about that and how people can get involved if they want one?
Yeah, absolutely. So we will be at Brat House for their Oktoberfest the first weekend. We won't have adoptable dogs there, but you can learn more about our organization, meet some of our board members and volunteers, and learn about fostering with us. We'll also be at Bonfire in Tempe 2 weekends of the month, and we'll be there with some of our adoptable dogs. And then we're going to be at events every weekend through November and December, and then we'll be at a few festivals.
Got it. All right. So Archie and Aspen, or I think it's Arco and Aspen, they're my two beloved ones. I think I might take both of them home because I just love them so much. Guys, if you're interested, we can set you up with some beautiful ones here today. Again, it's the AZ Husky Rescue. I will send it back to you.
Oh, if we could just take them all
I know,
home.
they're really good dogs.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah, get those too.
And Bogey needs a friend for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Sarah.